Good morning and welcome back to my car, which is currently sitting out parked in front of my work, and it's 20 to 8, which is incredibly excessive because I don't need to do that much this morning. So I'm just here early to stuff around, I think. So I thought I'd start off my vlog right now while I've got excessive amounts of time. And so I thought that I would dedicate this week's vlog to all about how to stir up and create and cultivate positivity, inspiration, creativity, like happy, hopeful moments in your everyday life. Particularly if you're going through something rough or you've had a bad day and you just need to get back to a good place. So I want to spend this whole, the rest of the week up until Sunday thinking of like all the things that I do that help to generate that sense of peace and hopefulness and happiness in my life. So if you're keen to see that and get some inspiration, then stick around. Yeah. I'm at one of my favourite spots, that being the plant section of Bunnings, seeing if I can look for a nice pot for some of the fiddle leaf figs I've got at home. So Tuesdays actually turned out to be a really positive day. Not only were my kids so good at school, which does enormously affect my mindset at the end of the day, but also I decided to have a nice afternoon with my cousin. So after the homework center, I ended up heading down to Kings Point, and because it was such a beautiful afternoon, we took it as an opportunity to just walk down around by the waters. It was so relaxing. It was beautiful, sunny arvo. We took Heidi out, the sausage dog, and she's like the cutest dog ever. And we just spent the time just walking and chatting and relaxing and having a good time. After that, I went to Bunnings, which you guys just saw. And now that I'm at home, well, at mum and dad's house, I'm eating dinner, and I was reflecting on something that was annoying me, and it was a small trivial thing. I got this message on Instagram in my DMs from this girl who were following each other, but I didn't really know her, and she was just asking something about me, and I knew that she had like some sort of online wellness business, and I kind of got a little bit shirty and basically said like, I'm not interested in being part of your business. And she kind of replied with a little snarky reply. And it's not like me to normally like be so forward and kind of passive aggressive like that. Like I normally wait because I know that they're gonna ask me to be part. I've got this fantastic opportunity for you, and I wait for that to come, and then I politely decline. But I decided to be passive aggressive, and it rebounded, turned back in my face. But then I was thinking the amount of times this happens and how frustrating it is for me. And I thought, if Instagram for me is just a place of frustrating DMs from people I don't know with amazing business opportunities, and highlight reels from people I don't know with their fake lives, why am I on it? And I used to be so worried about disconnecting from Instagram because I thought that it was like the only way for me to grow my blog or my YouTube. But when I think about the amount of people that actually click through from Instagram to my YouTube channel, it's like 2 or 3 people. It's not very many people. So it's not a worthwhile tool for me if that's what I'm using it for. And then I thought, oh, well, I won't be able to post photos, and what if people miss out on my pictures? And it was kind of a bit of a wake-up call, like a bit of a reality check for me of, Carly, how dare you have so much pride to think that you and your life are that important, that people would like miss out on seeing your photos. I mean, at the end of the day, the people that I actually know and am friends with, I have them on Facebook. So why don't I just uninstall the Instagram app and put my pictures on Facebook instead? If I have something important to put up, why don't I just put it up on Facebook? And so I did. After, you know, so many months or even years of me being so conflicted about this platform and getting, you know, anxiety or frustration over it, I just took the plunge, and this vlog is all about me finding peace and positivity and happiness. And yeah, I'm so glad I did that. But really stay tuned to see like how it affects me, because honestly, addiction to social media is so real. And I mean, I've talked about it in other videos, so you know that it's a thing for me. But I think it's so necessary to stop that comparison game and to just live more presently in the moment. So let's see how it goes. I'll keep you updated. So I woke up this morning, I turned my alarm off, and instinctively the first thing that I was going to do is go check Instagram, and I realized I don't have it anymore. So instead, I put my phone down, I hopped out of bed and I made the bed, and I just got on with my day. And I was just thinking as I was driving in the car to work that if I looked at my Instagram usage, it was likely that I was spending something like an hour a day, sometimes more some days, on Instagram. So if I'm not using that time on Instagram, it's like, oh wow, I've got an extra hour that I can use every single day to do something, anything more productive than just scrolling and double tapping on photos. I could read a few extra chapters of a book. I could do some cleaning and chores around the house. I could do some work on my blog, on my YouTube. I could do whatever, because I'm just not being sucked into the vortex that is Instagram. So I'm feeling really happy about this decision so far. Let's see how it goes through the rest of the week. So this afternoon's adventure is to my nan and pa's house. My nan's actually been really unwell for quite some time now, and so any chance I can to sort of stop in and see them is really important. So this is my nan's house, and this is our favourite person.
I'll take the beach too,
Ned. Nan's yelling out, take the beach as well. I'll go get you guys a shot. She always says, who's got the best beach in the world? And the correct answer to the question is, she does. There's Rennie's beach out the window there. And then in this front room here is one of my favourite things, because this is the room with all the dress-ups. Oh, and it looks very nice today. That cupboard there has all the good dress-ups in it. You can see some of them are here. Yes, I'm not looking very dressed up in my work attire, but you know, it's the best I've got. But I just love coming to Nan's house. There's always so many good things. Oh, just ran into something. Ran into this beautiful chair. So many good things to see. Bazo, sit down. Sitting, give me a pat. Sit down. Good boy. Yes, you're a good dog. Just got back home to mum and dad's. I ended up going to the gym after Nan's house and did a full body session. I always start off with a warm up. So I did incline on the treadmill for 5 minutes and then did a few different things like a shoulders, biceps, back, triceps, and then like a few leg / glute exercises. I only did a little stretch because mum and I actually talked about she's going to put me through like a little bit of a yoga and deeper stretch sequence. I've been really getting into yoga lately just because I'm such an anxious person and it helps me to be a bit more calm, but also because I've been having some hip issues and I don't know if I've torn like a ligament or if I've done something, but definitely some of the like muscly area near my hips. One side of my hips is really sore, so I'm keen to get into a little bit of yoga and have a relaxing arvo of reading and lots of cups of tea and maybe a little bit of YouTube work. That's Charlie in the background. He's the bird. He's a pain in the ass. boy. You're gonna have to hold up though. I'm going now. It's Thursday, Arvo, and I'm eating what appears to be a very mangled gay time, but it doesn't matter what the gay time looks like because they're always fantastic. I'm in need of this little afternoon pick-me-up. It's been kind of a stressful day at work. Not that anything bad's happened, it's just the fact that I feel like there are so many jobs and I'm kind of forgetting things, and just like little things that slip my mind, and now I'm like trying to piece together all the things that I've got to do for Friday. But certainly this vlog has come at the right time because I'm definitely in need of an afternoon pick-me-up to sort of pep up my spirits and help me relax. So my ice cream is part one of that, but I think part two is a bath with like a nice relaxing bath bomb, and part three is definitely reading a book and having a nice relaxing cup of tea. Hello, you're happy? Downward dog. You're so happy. What are you doing? It's 3 p.m. Friday, my favorite time of the week. What makes it even better is the fact that Chris, Caitlin and I are going for a meeting at our favorite establishment.
Well, you could just make you to get there and record it.
And by favorite establishment, I mean Darrow Hole in the Wall, frequented by bikies and gangsters. With the girls, which was lovely to do, and the best thing is that I have this entire place to myself for the whole weekend, which I am very much looking forward to. Dave's gone away, so it's just me and the boy, and I was keen to go to the gym this afternoon, and I'm not slacking, but I thought that it would be better to come home to the boy. He's been here by himself all day. You can probably hear him outside sooking and rummaging around, and so I thought we would go for a stroll, and then I would dedicate the rest of the afternoon to sort of healthy living and just resting and relaxing. So my plan is, once we come back from our stroll, that I'll do some yoga, have a really healthy dinner, use up some stuff in the fridge, and then do like a shower, full body pamper session, maybe some meditation, some reading, some writing, and then finish up the night just watching a few YouTube videos, just catching up on the old tube. So yeah, that's the plan for this evening. So I woke up and it was this terrible, cold, dark, windy, miserable day. I don't know if you can really see, you literally can't, but outside all the trees are just blowing a gale and it's super dark and just yucky. And I did plan on doing washing and gardening and just reading outside in the sunshine, but let's hope I get a little bit of sun tomorrow and maybe I can do some cleaning and tidying of the house today, maybe some inside jobs like filming and editing. Quick update. It is currently about 11:15 and I've been super productive today. I've already had a good breakfast, cleaned the entire house. I've put on 2 loads of washing and unfortunately, because it is like proper raining outside, I'm having to do it in the dryer, which is annoying and more time consuming and less environmentally friendly, but I just got to get it done. So you know, these are things you need to do sometimes. I've also filmed part of a video which involved me cleaning up my bathroom, so make sure you stay tuned for a bit of Pinterest goals organization. And now I think I'm ready to do some foam rolling maybe, perhaps a bit of meditation, and I also want to go to the gym. So I think I might get like the physical sort of stuff done now, and then when I come home I can have lunch and get on to things like blogging and sitting down and doing all my YouTube bits. Or maybe I should do that before and then have the gym as like a pick-me-up afterwards. I don't know. Oh well, either way I need to get on to both of those things, so one of them will happen now. Calm down. Oh, hello there. Just calm. Just calm. Good morning everyone and happy Sunday. I have just had breakfast and gotten myself ready for the day, and I'm about to sit down and film a little bit of a video. I've got 2 things to film. One's like a full kind of sit down video, and then the other one is just like the sit down aspects from yesterday's video. So that's kind of my jobs for the day. Like, I was gonna say work jobs, but this is not my job. I do this for fun. So they're my YouTube jobs for the day. And then once they're done, I'm gonna kick it into my usual Sunday routine. So there's a few things that I do every single Sunday that kind of just help me get set up for the week ahead. So I always go to the gym, do the groceries, get petrol, and then I come home, and at some point sort of later on in the afternoon I watch a sermon on YouTube and make notes, and I always do like a meal prep and set up for Monday. So get my clothes out, get my work bag out, get everything set up for Monday. So they're definite things that I'm going to do this Savo / the rest of the day. Some additional things I'd like to do include doing another load of washing, repotting some plants, and taking the dog for a walk. So I'll get into my filming now so I can tick that off the list, and then I'll catch up with you guys. So you can't tell, but it is once again another rainy and miserable day, and I had planned on doing washing and repotting plants, so that's just now off the agenda. Actually, here is one of the pot plants. You might remember on Tuesday or Wednesday or something, I went to Bunnings and I got this one and the white one. This one's got one of my fiddle leaf figs in it, my big one, and the white one's in my study with my other fiddle, and I do want to actually like proper pot them in there, but that's going to have to be a job. Which means like now I'm resigning myself to watching YouTube videos, reading and drinking copious amounts of tea for the rest of the afternoon. Which sounds absolutely amazing to me, but it's probably not very exciting for you guys to watch. So I might just round up the vlog here. But if there's something that you really enjoyed from this vlog, make sure you tell me down below. And if there's something else that you want to see from like my life or week or routine, or you've got a question, make sure you leave it in the comments as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do enjoy making videos for you guys, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week, and I'll see you all next week in my next video. Bye guys.